All right, are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Sorry about that. Everything should be up and glorious. Well, hi there. I hope the audio is not too loud now. You know, it could have been.
Be your one-stop shop.
Seems normal, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Seems normal. Good. This isn't Commandos. This is a bunny rabbit game. What were we doing last? Oh yeah, we did that, the recruiter, which is pretty tough. I gotta say, it was tough. Until the third player came and got all these. I think if you go in there with the protection from Elite's build, though, that'll do the trick. It's probably why I never played it again. You know what I mean? I think it was like, I think the feeling about it when it was done was just like, oh man, I'm glad that one's done. You know what I mean? Like, all right. Let's see what we want to run with right now. Oh, Bullet King was the next build we were working on. We didn't get to do it. Savage Wolverine is the one we were working on. Sorry. And because of what we were doing, we didn't end up getting to use it. Easter egg project also. I'm just not going to pay attention to the Easter egg project. When it happens, it happens. How many hours is on it? 3 hours? We'll get 100 eggs in 3 hours. Okay, so I think I saved the build I wanted to tinker with. It was a Hunter's Fury project, and then we were going to run a shield. Sharpshooter with tactician, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Destroyer. No, I didn't rage quit. I was just a little... I needed more stimulation at this hour, I think is the best way to put it. Nicely. Didn't feel like I was in the zone, really. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you're playing some of these real-time strategy games like that one where it's not action-based, because there's lots of RTS games that are action-packed, right? Like Starfield, as an example, you know, where there's just combat going on and whatever. That one, it's stealth. It's been like that for me with stealth games a lot lately. Not just this one. Assassin's Creed was the same, and there was another one we were playing that was stealth. Can't remember what it was. I gotta be in a special place. You know what I mean? Mentally. I gotta be in a special place. Like 3 in the morning and you don't got shit to do tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, and you're in the zone, maybe you're smoking some weed or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But like something like that. I don't know. You know, you're just fucking in it, you know? Well, also the other catch to it is, I got to be honest, like when I played those games, I wasn't streaming, and I think that adds a twist to it, you know. It kind of breaks the yeah, usually born on stream. It breaks the immersion and the, you know, the focus and whatever that you're trying to achieve, that you need to have to enjoy it too, right? You need to have to enjoy it.
Hostile control point identified.
Because it's a puzzle. It's just like a puzzle, and there's a lot of steps. You're like, okay, I got to get over this, got to get over that, got to get over this, got to go over that. One move at a time. You know, it's real-time strategy, but it's one move at a time. Okay, I got there. Great. Okay, save it. Now what do I got to do? I got to go around here, got to go around. You know what I mean? And it's just like one move at a time. It's like, fuck. I just got to be in the zone, and being in a live stream just is not the same. Probably on your end either. You're in too, is what I mean. Okay, so we got microwave coils. So this is all about the Savage Wolverine, really. And I paired it up with the Hunter's Fury, which is not the most innovative thing to do for an assault rifle. It's been done before. We've been doing it for years, but it makes sense with the setup because it's not really crit based.
Reinforcements incoming.
And we're playing, and we want to play into that. Close and personal, perfect custom machine.
I'm sorry for that.
Oh, I just got hit by a fucking rocket. Oh, fuck. That fucking hurt. In the, like in the rib cage and shit. What up, Dragon? Was it Derek? That's a good one. Now I gotta get in the zone on this game too, huh?
Deploying boom. Back me up.
That backpack, buddy. Excuse me, dude. Fuck. Passing me around.
I'll wreck it. Shield.
That shoots good. It's been a minute since I run this one. Fucking land a shot here, everybody.
Hostile detected.
Easy, you run that.
Dropping eggs all over the place. Not eggs. Just like not again with the eggs, Tux. Los huevos. There you go, Bill.
What now?
There it is.
detected.
Get away from me!
Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Ah. Got a lot of little boosts going on here. Just one pickup of that memento is nice because I think I'm running all on. I mean, all weapon damage. Uh-oh. This weapon doesn't feel very fast, and we got that RPM thing going.
Don't take that shield at all! Ow!
I believe you just fucking punch me like that, dude. Fuck.
Serious trauma detected.
Damn it! No!
Feels so slow. Honestly, RPM wise. We got the RPM boost right now, so.
Hostile detected.
We've just been running those millions too much.
Target's moving in on me! Lost the division!
It's feeling, this assault rifle is feeling really mid. They're pulse. I think it's like because that on kill shit, 10 seconds bullshit. You know what I mean? 10 seconds sucks. It's active here. Feels good, and then it goes away really fast, and you have to earn it again. It's just like Killer. Same fucking thing. It's always irritated me. Obliterate's a little bit better, but
Additional hostile contacts.
it's at least obliterate stacks, but you're always stacking that fucker, you know? If you look down, you're like, oh, obliterate's gone again.
I'm on it!
But, you know, we just don't have a ton of options. So you end up running it. But I'm pretty sure we'd all prefer something else. That's why when I have the chance to run the striker chest, I take it. Because it's like point, shoot. It's a stacker, but at least it takes a longer time to creep
Supply
off.
room access unlocked.
Deteriorate.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, I think I am used to the chameleon, man. I like, yeah. But the Born Gray was feeling pretty good when we were running that.
Place locked down.
G36. Yeah, I'm not feeling too excited about this one right now. The Born Great is a different play style. So let's switch over. Because if I don't love it, I don't want to share it with you guys. It's just the way it goes. It's not worth doing the video on or anything like that. Still earning XP for my season pass. Have I finished my season pass? No. Look at that. Still haven't finished my season pass. Isn't that some shit? Wow. Yeah, isn't that funny how the egg producers, it all worked out for them. There was so much focus on the eggs, the demand, man, was working out. So what do we want to run? So the idea with the knee pads, or with the what is it called? Bullet King, for example, is to run it with the knee pads because you got this crazy sustained damage. What do we run it with though? So we already did the 3-piece Langmill, and that was great. But I don't know if I want to do that just on this build. Hot swap that weapon. We could do negotiators. We don't have a lot of options though, do we? Oh, we could try it with the Heartbreaker. Should we try Heartbreaker one with we could try True Patriot. It would actually work out decently with the True Patriot. Let's give that one a whirl. Oh, the downside though is, yeah, the True Patriot doesn't have a good chest backpack option, really. I mean, you can get away with running the backpack. Yeah, I like priority objectives too. I haven't been doing them, but I do like the idea of them. I think they were good. I wish we had those back in the day. Made the game way more interesting about 2 years ago. I mean, I guess negotiators just makes a hell of a lot of sense here, because with negotiators, we're going to run the backpack. We can run the backpack. The idea is to run the knees, so we got that locked in. Because, you know, just kind of going for sustainability. We could do ongoing directive. That wouldn't be bad, because it needs some juice. What's our crit? They gave it a crit boost, didn't they? 50% crit chance on that. I'm not sure was the knees
nearby.
the patch said it was Negotiator's Dilemma that was broken, and they fixed it. I know, I'm aware that everybody was saying it was the knees, but after that patch I wasn't sure anymore. Let's see here, what did they say? They said that, but I had that in the notes.
Weird how quiet it gets here.
We could do ongoing directive though, too, if we just want to avoid it. We were just running it with the Negotiator's Dilemma. It seemed to work. We could go Umbra. Make it a little tough to use in Legendary, though. I feel like that's where it shine. Let's just fix this for now. So, Heartbreaker, I guess, huh? Of Desire? There's a Heartbreaker can run a chest and a backpack, so there's that. Yeah, we were just running that yesterday, Desire. Pretty simple setup. The latest thing is to put on the knees on it. You could run it any way you want from there. Striker's chest or no striker's chest depends on if what you're playing. If you're playing on challenging mode, you probably don't want that. But if you're playing on heroic or legendary, then the chest will do fine. And you can go Coyote, you can go the Centurion Scabbard, go the Memento. I like the Backbone backpack though, it's pretty cool. This one here. Perfectly Unstoppable Force is nice with that. Yeah, there's no real wrong answer with that setup. It's, you know, just preference, really. It's pretty hard to fuck up a striker build, you know what I mean? Any 4 pieces will work. Let's see, where is my... Oh, Ulux, thanks, man. Ulux kicking in. Making it rain.
That's my boy.
I actually like the idea of the, now that I remember, I think that's what we want to do here. Is I think we want to run the Scabbard and pick up the RPM and weapon damage. Obviously, we don't need the max size. So that fixes that. And now we just need to find our other pieces. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker backpack option as an option. Reaper Hawk. Oh, we get the vest and the weapon skin tonight. Right on. But not the weapon though, huh? Think that's gonna be tomorrow or the next day? Of course, the one fucking thing I don't have is a mask, right? Where are you? We do have the backpack though. We're gonna need that, so we just need our mask. It's annoying because it's on another character. Is what that means. I'm gonna craft it because I'm fucking lazy. Okay, let's do this. Yay. It went well. You think it's gonna be on the 23rd? Wow. You think it's gonna go that long? I hope not. I feel like the projects aren't usually that long, you know? They just give people extra time who don't log in consecutively, you know? Okay, this should work. Let's see where our crits are at first. We're at 60. Wow, that was really easy to get there, huh? What damage it is. How do you do that? Crit damage. All right. And then we don't need that. I guess we can run the Firefly because we're not running anything else there right now. All right, so we're looking good. 6105. So way too much good chance here, but that's what we're stuck with at the moment. Ooh, I can fix that one. Perfect. All right, let's go kill something.
Hostile control point identified.
True sons. I'll try and get around them. Okay. Okay.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Get that guy. Like a close range LMG, I swear. shoot like 1,000 rounds on that guy.
Give me a moment.
I could destroy that.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Got your back.
Shit, I can't see them.
Run away.
This is the golden bullet king. That reloads. And feeds you ammo too.
And I'll get you again.
Get all sorts of Easter eggs today.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Immediate assistance needed.
That greedy.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
I wanted that Easter egg.
Agent.
Yeah, it does kill very slowly. Should have a faster time to kill. There's some DPS weapons just have a hard time outside of Striker. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was like, yeah, it's kind of falling asleep here. Needs more RPM. Compensate that motherfucker.
Detected.
So we could try Umbra, do the whole in and out of cover thing,
Supply room access.
or do we just
unlocked.
get back to the inevitable Striker build? It's just right. It's kind of funny if you think about it, right? You're not gonna run an Umbra build just to not run a Striker build, even though I know Striker's the better of the two gear sets, you know. And it's not just about damage, but it's like, well, Striker's gonna give me more damage and it's easier to use. That's mean, right? That's mean. They shouldn't do that. You know, if you can give me more damage, it'll make me work harder for it. So they give Heartbreaker less damage and you have to work harder for it. You have to pulse. And same with Umbra, right? You have to work harder for it, give it less damage, but their excuse is, oh, but you get heals. And that's the same thing with Heartbreaker. Oh, but you get bonus armor.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
True, right? But there's other ways to get that on the build still. But there's only so many ways you can get 200 stacks of amplified damage, right? And RPM lifts. It's the easy part. You know what I mean? I guess what I'm saying. I've said it a bazillion times. I know you guys have heard me. But it's the easy part. It's just too easy to get that damage, you know? Striker wasn't always a meta. It's been in the game for a long time. It's one of the first gear sets they came out with after the originals. Where we had Negotiators, True Patriot, a couple of others. And then they brought Striker into the game. I remember when they did. It was like, yeah, Striker. We want Striker from Division 1. Something like that. That's how the story went. It was delivered. Oh, you know, I was forgetting to flip weapons. That could help. Okay, let's not give up on it yet, because I did forget that. I forget when I do that sometimes. So the thing about the scabbard holsters, you got to remember you put it on. You know what I mean? It's 20% RPMs is a big deal. It also comes with 20% more damage.
A hostile control point detected.
Oh, that's a good idea, Reaper. Let's see where I am with my project anyways. Track. All right, I got 18 hours to get 65 more eggs. Let's do this. Got 35 without really trying. But we tried.
Reinforcements incoming.
So if we rotate here, rotate in. Once we get to that max. You see it? Did you hear it slow down? Yeah, the thing is also with the scabbard holster, you can basically get unlimited ammo. And a damage talent on something like the G9. But you gotta give it a hand for simplicity's sake, it works. Just wanna lay it down. I kinda like my little creative sniper build that I came up with the other day. The weak points. Worked pretty good. The only thing is the demolished firefly is fucking annoying as shit. Not perfect. Ran out of fucking ammo. You know. They had a lot of missed shots. You gotta land the shots more. So we could go with the dare as an example. We could run the dare since we're pulsing. And it's got a big mag. We're gonna get damage.
I'm out of bullets.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Can't see a target. Can't take my fire. Right there.
There!
They won't see us coming this way. We're headed this way. It's us or them.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
We haven't run the Slepner either. That could be fun.
Eat this!
Destroy that thing.
Damn. He moved so fast. Now he's in cover, like, that's bullshit. And, like, he's got me, too. He's got better DPS than I do. Oh, luckily, he's on fire. But toe-to-toe, he would have won. Thank God for the crowd control. He was dead. We're breaking 1,000 RPM, but could be doing better.
Supply room access.
Mules!
Locked.
Right on you, Locks. Thanks for the donations. The gifts.
Sure.
Yeah. Thinking about putting upper with it because that's got some good crit damage. Somebody still lives. The handling is part of it too. There's a lot of those shots are just not landing. I mean, you think you'd be good at that range, but no. Yeah, we were running it the other day, and I think admittedly it was effective because we were running the striker. You're building up those striker stacks without a break.
I can't believe it. We won.
How many of them you get?
So we're gonna switch it up. Let me make sure I get all my Easter eggs. Pestilence feels too good. So here's the crazy Sleipnir. So the thing is, this is going to be interesting. I don't know if it works, but the thing is, it's annoying because you're shredding everything. But what's annoying is that you're always reloading this fucker, right? But maybe if we can build in that third round, I mean the weapon swap thing for the bigger mag and the auto reload, or at least a faster reload, that could come off well. But we are missing the extra rounds there. But we'll make some of that up here. So you gotta reload from empty. Yeah, so you basically lose the buff holster. And it still feels fucking slow, right? The frenzy? That doesn't feel fast. It's because we've been spoiled with this new RPM, you know? From the modifiers, nothing feels fast anymore. I was feeling like that with the golden bullet. The golden bullet felt so fucking boring. It's like, oh, my weapon is so slow. I don't feel powerful. I'm not running fast. You know, it's like those buffs like changed the way the game feels. Not bad though. You know what I usually run this gun with, which you can think is crazy, is perfect
hostiles detected.
Focus. Chest piece. I feel like the LMGs actually do pretty well with the 8x scope because you're sitting steady anyways. This is a pretty cool gun though. Everybody should get it. If you haven't got it, you get it from your project, your gunner projects. It is a pretty cool gun. I think it's partly the size of the mag. It's like, man, I'm always fucking reloading.
Access key detected.
Yeah, they give you a small mag on it. There's ways to boost it up, but I think with our new RPMs, like, I don't even think we really need the Sleipnir. It's nice though. If you're not playing with modifiers, then this would be more impressive. It is a really good LMG. I'm not gonna say it is. But we have some. Is it a hunter around this? But we just have some really good options, you know, now for mags and RPMs, especially with that scabbard holster. The fire breathing one could be fun to run. That's a good LMG. And I think we can give it a big mag. We'll get some more guns. The Iron Lung. That was a bug, Leonard. Did you try upgrading the bench? Do you get the upgrade option? That was an old bug that they had for a while, Leonard. They changed things too. That's also why I'm doing new guides. Because we got caught with that bug. So there was a bug for a while where when they had changed the world tier system where all the benches were kind of bugged, they wouldn't break, they wouldn't go over superior. And then they fixed it, but what exactly is the fix? I can't recall. I think what they did is you are on superior until like maybe like 35 or something like that. That might be what the fix is. I just can't exactly remember. It's something like that though. And that's why I'm doing the new guide series, because I myself was like, oh, I don't know what they did. What's that experience now? They're minor changes, but I still want the latest and greatest. So I'm working on that, actually. We just got to push through another couple of streams. Go sidetracked with the events. I feel like Heartbreaker's slowing us down here on this one. I'm not feeling it for some reason. So there's the dare. Mostly because I don't think we need the bonus armor. Yeah, so you're not seeing the menu pop up. Yeah. Yeah, you might need to bump up a couple more levels. You should be able to bump up pretty quickly though, right? Oh, but I get your problem. I get your problem. You're not just a first-time player trying to level up your characters. You're trying to get your mule to power through, so you want to craft. I get it. Yeah. Ideally, what I've been doing is I get really good level 31 gear, because that's what you get by the time you arrive to Haven. Or even if you're in Washington, D.C., you get there real fast. I think by the time you get to Washington, D.C., right? I mean, the White House? I can't remember. But... And then I add level 40 stats to it. Level 40 armor, particularly. To that level 31 gear. And that carries me basically all the way to the end. To 40. And to fight Keener, or if you're still doing that. But... what I would do is at around level 36, I'd swap out the chest piece for a headhunter or something like that, because I was running that kind of build. But that's when you need to start tailoring it. But and then I would just maintain my weapon. It's the weapon that needs to maintain from there for power. But then your defense will hold up the entire way. You get the right talents. And then you can run 31 gear with level 40 armor. And I would run Bloodsucker in my backpack and Determined on my chest. And then rifle or sniper one-shot Determined builds all the way through. Shotgun is my backup. So yeah, I would like... That requires, yeah, a different strategy though, yeah. Oh yeah, you did it. At least you got that. At least. 1.2, but that's good armor. That'll last some. Yeah, I'm working on it there, so I'll know here in probably within a week's time, because I'll be right there with you. This week probably. Because I think we're on level 15 or something like that right now with my new character. So I just don't think I really need the bonus armor, you know? Fire, we could run fire with ongoing directive. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, this is crazy. We gotta try this. I'm gonna take a break from the LMGs because I was talking about this the other day. But the overcharge on this thing, you get the crazy duration and 200% cone angle on the flamethrower. And so I was thinking, like, you know, with the current setup, what does Ortiz look like? You know, it's a build we don't run very often. Let me go switch it up. It's a good set. I like it, you know. It took a little, you know, you had to manage your drone's duration, but we didn't have all these overcharge
Safe
options.
area entered.
But for legendary, it puts up basically a fire curtain and stops those incoming drones and explosives surprisingly well. Do I have Ortiz still? Might have been one of those I had to delete, you know? It's like needs stash space. There's one. So it gives us, let's see here, burn duration plus 20% on top of the overcharge. That'd be crazy. And then burn damage plus 40. And then you get the 360 spin on it. Yeah, we're gonna try it. And then there's a... And I got these already. Okay, that's the set. Okay, they gotta be set on fire by the turret in order to get that weapon damage. How the fuck is the game gonna know? You know? The source of the fire. I mean, I guess it'll know. It says it knows. All right. I'm kind of thinking the chest. It kind of sounds interesting. We're immune to our own fire. Enemies set on fire by the Ortiz turret prototype ignite other enemies within 10 meters. So you just, I don't know if we need that though, right? Because we also got the fucking other thing catching people on fire, the pulse. So I'll go ahead and put on the Ortiz knees and then just put on more something there. I don't know what yet. Caesar's guard, skill kills have 30% chance we set cooldown. No. Hannah, you tag team? No, because we're gonna have long durations. So probably status effects would be good here. I have that chest. Golan, electric glass cannon. I don't know if I want to run glass cannon, but electric could be the one. Okay, and we could just put on the other one. Shiny monkey would give us more duration. That might even be better. We can run duration mods if I have them though too. Can't remember which one was better, duration or skill haste. Maybe it was a mix. I don't know. Maybe the summit. But it's not going to do good against his tech, huh? So we're going to have an answer for that. And we're not going to have an answer for that. The answer is the homies. Like, that's your job. Shoot the dog. Because we're going to use both skills for status here. So let's put on turret. Duration. Damage. Damage is better than burn damage. Oh no. So burn damage drops to 66 with this one. But this one says burn damage. This one says regular damage, and that pushes it to 72. So the burn damage gives you more regular damage. It's backwards. You seen that? It's backwards. So this one's supposed to be giving you more burn damage, right? It says 66,000, but you click on regular damage, it goes up to 72,000. So this one's regular damage. You're supposed to get regular damage off of it at plus 16. If we go to burn damage, it's plus 18 and less burn damage. So with burn damage, you get more regular damage and less burn damage. So we'll just take damage, I guess. All right. I mean, that's how I'm reading it. Take duration there. Skill haste. I'll take off glass cannon on this one, and we'll put on kinetic momentum. Let me see what the overcharge gives us here. Duration. So we're gonna, once we get on overcharge, we're gonna get 100% duration. Double our duration, and then duration can be managed, so you can manage your duration. And so we're gonna want skill haste sense. Because we picked up duration. No, we didn't. That was the chest piece. So we're leaving the chest alone. No, that wasn't the chest piece. What was giving us the additional duration? Oh, that 20%. Okay, got it. Cooldown is 45 seconds, which you don't want to do. So duration is 45 seconds. All right, let me test this real quick and see if it's worth going forward.
Hostile control point nearby.
So you always start off with that annoying cooldown, but the tactician drone is sort of a bypass for that. See how you can turn it off like I did there?
Reinforcements en route.
We're almost on overcharge. Oh, yeah, we're on overcharge already. That was fast, right?
Power's almost down to 0.
Let's see, it's that cooldown there
Stay right
that we're
there.
going to be dealing with. We kind of want to plant it. they'll move it again, you know. I'm just gonna let it go. I think the cooldown builds starts with the as it's running its course. So if you disable it real fast, you lose that real fast. Nope, that's a lie. We're on full duration. Full cooldown, I mean. Okay. So that part sucks. Nothing to see. How do we want to run this? I should probably put on more skill haste instead. Duration. Because duration can be managed. I wish this had skill haste instead of skill damage. Sorry. So we'd want to change our crit from momentum to momentum surge. It's debatable whether we even need the tactician drone.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
It's a really nice way to get the overcharge. Fast and easy. The drone fell. Why does it do that?
Neutralize sight here.
Doing that lately. Okay, what other improvement can we make here? So chest, could go to glass cannon. What was the other one we were looking at? Shiny monkey with longer duration, 15%. Rather have that, and then I can put on. Cannon would be nice too, but at least I can put on more skill haste here. Can't tinker yet. So let's go. My huevo, man.
Setting up turret.
What up, Xavier? All right, I guess that'll get us going. We can go into this. We can go into the summit.
Sending backup request.
God, I hate that. How do I stop back up? It's like, it's not working. Stop matchmaking. Jesus Christ. Game's got a mind of its own. Right on, Xavier. You should have been there a long time ago, man. What took you so long? Oh, you've not joined the Discord. Well, there you go. Need to get in there. Did you Reaper? That's funny. Come on in, man. Let's go catch people on fire.
We need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
You have been promoted to group
What, Moo?
leader. You are now group leader. Another
Think we're
agent
base level
is now
here.
in your group.
Normal. We don't really need directives here. Floor 4, that's fine. How do we get to floor 4? Oh, gotcha, good. Did you want to play Dragon? What up, Rolly Molly?
Another agent has joined your group.
Are you talking to me? Oh, there you are.
Serious trauma
What's happening?
detected.
Sorry.
Agent out of
They
action.
didn't get their drones out so fast.
Agent deceased. Agent down.
They're on crack. Those are drones on crack. Yeah, I wanted to try this our Ortiz set with the on crack status we have.
An agent needs assistance.
You could just die. It was my bad. I stepped into the fire thinking I'd survive. I hate sitting there watching that fire spend 10 hours trying to burn out. Impatience and patience. All right, here we go. That's good because that gets our overcharge anyways. So now what I'm gonna do is just put this up here. God damn it, they did it again, fucker.
Vital signs critical.
Got pretty decent weapon damage. We got the amp damage coming off of this thing. Oh, the pulse. We're playing deep. Might not make it. Wow, they're dying pretty quick with that fire, huh? Increased burn damage, not a bad thing to have. Yeah, that fucking cooldown sucks though.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of good like automatic skill cooldown options, you know. Most of them require kills from skills.
Vital signs critical.
What the fuck?
Agent incapacitated.
Maybe I need to not be by my turret when we're protecting. Yeah, it is kind of a disappointment. Yeah. It's the cooldown is really needs to be better. But if I don't use it very much, it's not bad. But that's not the point, is it? It's just like, you want to use it. See, that was only 9 seconds, which wasn't bad right there. But if you want to move it, right, if you have to displace, then that'll screw you. Or if you're in a long-winded fight, you're down a skill, that sucks. Especially when it's your main skill.
Shade tech detected.
Let's see what we do here now.
Hostile striker drone detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected.
The damage is good on it, though. Got one swipe on it. Got friends and healing station right there. Oh, see, there, I'm gonna cool down. This is where it hurts. 30 seconds.
I'll deal with it.
So glad I'm running last camera. There. Back.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
The fuck? The drone just got through. That's supposed to be the case.
Attacking the asset.
Oh, really, Just? Sorry. I'm blinding you with the fucking turret. Needs to come with a fucking label warning. Hold on, let me see. Here it comes. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bright, isn't it? Cause some serious eye fatigue.
Agent down.
Down. A shot. It does a good job on its overcharge, though. It does a good job. Gets his killing on. But the cooldown is insufferable. This word. You like this word, insufferable? St. Elmo's. What gear should we be hunting for right now? Yeah, you should be able to. You can. It's holding out on you though.
Hostile striker drone detected.
I just got the St. Elmo. Didn't I? Alright, I guess let's move on. $35 more eggs. I'm gonna switch it up. Go ahead and start the fight, guys. I'm just not liking it. I just don't want to waste time with it. I'm gonna put on my my egg hunting sniper build so we can at least do that. I keep forgetting to bring that backpack along, so let me just put on the memento.
EMP jammer detected nearby.
I normally run it with the kills from cover, give you faster cooldowns thing, but this is cool. All right. Oh, is there a jammer here? Let's see. Really? Getting foggier by the minute. See that? Fucking fog in the tower. The drones are the sole reason why I don't frequent this place. The drones and the shock thing, honestly, because it's not that bad of a game mode. It's not. It's actually pretty decent when it comes to like faction choice. The fact that you can come in here and be like, you know what, I want to do something. I want to play legendary. I don't want to do the same old strongholds. You know, so that's cool. You can come in here and play the legendary, right? Tusk. Get a little different format. But when you come in here on heroic, it doesn't feel very cool. It doesn't. It doesn't feel cool to play the fucking Rikers and then the cleaners and then the hyenas. It's not the challenge, but like if you dislike one of those factions, it just so happens to be the faction that you get all the time. You know, like I don't like playing the Rikers. I think they fucking suck, and I get them all the time. You know. I don't see how the Picaro's holster was so fucking hard. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like a hard thing. They could have just called it something else. I mean, we got weapon damage in this game that's, you know, that does very unique things. I'm just saying, like the lefty, right? And stuff like that. They could have just done that, you know, give it a different category. Oh, of course that fucker came from me,
Serious
you
trauma
fucking
detected.
bitch. What should we be farming for while we're in here? Backpacks? Shiny, I could use some more shiny monkey gear. Oh, Langmo. I mean, it'd be nice to get the Langmo chest piece. It's so specialized, though. It's such a unicorn. You know what I mean? Fuck. I don't know if it's worth farming for. You just keep your fingers crossed and go on with your life. I might have some Easter eggs I can put upstairs. Yeah, the Cheska thing. What the fuck, right? It's like, what? You gotta do what to Cheska? Because that 2% is gonna make us too strong? Like, what? Oh, we gotta keep the game balanced. Good for the game. Feels much better now. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus. It's right on your head. Can't land a shot right now. Sure, she's hit somebody with their blind fire too. Yeah, we need more skills in the game too. That would be so good. It's been so long since we've gotten a new skill. Oh, you open the box now. I stopped caring about getting loot nowadays. I know, I'm lame. Part of it's because my stash space is always full and I just get sick of fucking teetering with it, you know? Teeter-tottering to full to almost full status that it's always in. Has anybody been playing this with the Achilles pulse? Does that count as a pulse? Like, would it catch him on fire is what I'm asking. Well, I guess we try it. But it's gonna be on overcharge all the time. You can get a hell of a shitload of damage. There's that. I don't really need him to be on fire. That's one of the luxuries of playing with the sniper builds in this game mode is you don't really need the overcharge.
Assault drones detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
So it doesn't let me do on. Oh, it does. I love giving us those drone rooms. So I need NPCs to know if it'll work. So if we see them, let me destroy this. If we see them catch on fire, I want to know if coils works. Yep, it works. That's pretty badass because that means it's charging your overcharge. And you're getting crazy extra damage off of it too. And so if you run it in conjunction with your pulse, you get double layers of damage, right? The pulse is giving us 15% amp to me and my team, and then we're doing the Achilles too. Oh, that guy's fucking strong. Appreciate you, Eric. Thanks for the donation. He says the healing trap was the last banger that they gave us. I think it was the, actually, I think it was the Achilles Pulse that was last. Because the healing traps came with the Hornet, I think, right? Or the green guy. Was that Hornet? Can't remember him. But, and then it was the explosive traps, I think, came after that. And then the Achilles Pulse. I'm gonna dry spell here, folks. Because they're all running around like fucking maniacs. I mean, but yeah, either way, that was a fucking disappointment. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Somebody needed to get fired. It's the same guy that came up with the Sacred Imperium, I'm sure of it.
Hostage situation.
Such a waste of a slot. And that's the thing, just come back and fix it. It's an easy thing to fix, you know? Yeah, I can't just on fire. I mean, you'd think that's free content for them right now, you know? Oh, we don't have big budgets, we can't do anything, just fix that. I mean, you know how many miles we'll get out of that? Tons of miles. I mean, look, we get one piece of gear in the game, and then, you know, like it's just like weeks of something to do. We're hungry over here, right? I cannot land a shot from it. Right. There we go. Stick a little focus. There we go. Now we can use this place. Never been a big fan. And I got the 2-for-1 thing going too. It's actually an interesting fucking combo if you think about it. Especially for solo. I'm gonna try that out. Not that you really need the extra damage, but you know, it might open up some other things like, I don't know. That first shot, that's probably what it'll do. Yeah. I mean, I was hyped by the cosmetics, the apparel events. So they took that away. I thought those were fun activities. They have been doing a decent job this season, though. You know, I am giving credit where credit's due. I think that they've been doing a little better job on managing this and dripping the events, so that there's always something to do. They're not like big events or anything like that, but there just seems to always be something going on. It's good. Seems so obvious that they needed to do that, right? But they're doing it. Yeah, it's more life. A lot of people come back too. Other games are leaking players, it's pushing them our way, and they drove a big discount on Steam. I think that was in February. I mean, when you get an extra 1,000 players on the Division 2, you feel it, you know?
I'm there. I got one.
Like 100% of them are on frenzy? Is that the deal? Yeah, I better put on my thing again so I can break those points. Season 2 Last of Us. You know, I liked the season 2. I mean, I liked season 1 of The Last of Us. But I got bored of it towards the end. Really got disengaged towards the end. I wasn't really a big fan of the actress that they chose for her. I thought she was an odd pick.
Defenses detected. Caution advised.
Oh, I got into this argument with this a viewer the other day. You got to hear this one. This one fucking blew my mind. So, remember the video I put out about this the Brooklyn DLC? This is just like a week ago, right? Remember that one? Talking about the April 23rd. I think it was about speculating when the DLC will launch and whether it's going to be at the end of May or at the beginning of June, basically, right? And check this out, man. You're going to trip out. This is going to blow your fucking mind. So in that video, I was like, so, you know, just kind of putting together all the deets about it. And in the end, I was like, look, I was like, so everything points to the end of May. The season ends on May 26th, right? And I was like, so it's a good, that's a Monday. I was like, and so it's a really good chance that the division is going to launch on the Tuesday, because the next day, because they love Tuesdays to launch their stuff, and it lines up perfectly. You know, it's all sound. I was like, the catch is though, is that May 20. I was like, May 26th is Memorial Day, you know? And I was like, for those of you who don't know what Memorial Day is, like, explain it. It's just basically think hot dogs and barbecue and, you know, and celebration, you know, celebrating, you know, people who've dedicated their lives for us and our freedoms in the military, whatever. I didn't go into that much detail, but I just basically said it's an American holiday, right? And you're gonna want to consider that. That's the point. That's the point, right? And so this guy, who's apparently from Germany, comes on and he's like, "Oh, well, we're not all holding our breath for American holiday, Memorial Day, or something like that." He said something like that, right? He's just like, or no, he said not everybody cares about America's holiday, Memorial Day, or something like that. It was just basically alluding to that, right? But pretty direct. And I was just like, well, that's why I explained what it was. You know, it's a pretty important holiday. The problem with the holiday is that and I said this in the video, is that we're out of town. It's not like we're just celebrating at home drinking beers. A lot of people go camping, they go to the beach. You know, it's an out of town holiday usually because all the swimming pools open, you know, stuff like that, right? Anyways, and so I was like, and so I said, and so I was like, that's why I explained what it was, because it's kind of a big deal around here. Everybody's gone. Because I realized that people in Europe aren't going to get it. You know, they're like, oh, what's that? Right? I get that. So I explained what Memorial Day holiday was in a few words, in a nutshell. And look, it's our second exotic today. Wow. Ninja bag. And I was like, the U.S., and I was like, guess what the largest U.S. said, guess what the largest market is for the Division 2? And I was like, I'll wait. And then I left a comment like that, right? Because the U.S., the North American market is the biggest market for the Division 2. I have the stats on it, like literally. Anyways. And he was like, and then he responds and he's like, wait for what? You know, some jerk ass statement. And then he says, but this is the part where it gets like saucy. He goes, good luck living in your American bubble, you know? And this is going on right at the same time the European Union and Trump and Vance going back and forth with the tariffs, right? This is a week ago, right? Which is still going on. But it's you could tell it was a direct, like, relevant thing to that, like Europe versus the US and bringing in geopolitics. I was like, and so I responded, I was like, I was like, quit being a pussy, man. This is a fucking video game. You know, that was my response, and I left it like that. You know, I was like, quit being a pussy. This is a video game. You know, what the fuck? How could you bring geopolitics into the fucking game? I mean, is that happening right now? I was like, is this happening right now? And then when I said, and somebody was like, when I said, guess what the biggest market is for the Division 2? So, you know, somebody else chimed in too, some other random. He was like, the EU. No. It's not. You know, it's the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Germany. They break it down by country. You know, they don't look at the entire EU. They have to do individual software licenses per country. But that's besides the point. You know, it's not whether I'm right or wrong. It's the fact that they bring fucking geopolitics. Good luck living in your American bubble. About all because I simply said they're probably not going to launch the Division 2 on May 27th because they may want to steer clear of the Memorial holiday where people are out and about. That's all I said. I didn't mean to offend your German souls. You know what I mean? Like your German ego or whatever. Like, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck? Because I said that offends you? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. San, thanks for rating, bro.
Ha! That's my boy!
I just couldn't fucking believe it though. You know what I mean? It's just not a big deal, but it's just like, wow. You know, are people really going there? It's like, if people get like that, it's very frustrating. You know? Because we're gaming without borders. That's the whole fucking point. You know what I mean? I don't know if you watched that video though, but you gotta watch the video and see what I said because it's a non-threatening comment whatsoever, you know? It's nothing to do with geopolitics. Oh my God, this lady is fucking crackhead. Thank you. Yeah, but it just pissed me off that, like, you know, that people know how to make something out of nothing, man. Fuck. Yeah, mountains out of moleholes. I'm like, I'm sorry that they might be smart enough to think about fucking Memorial Day. And that offends you that I mentioned that, you know? We got buying power here, you know? It's a thing. And like, if a game was designed in Berlin, you know, and it was a AAA game, you'd probably play it too, wouldn't you? And if a lot of Germans were playing it, then wouldn't they maybe consider German holidays when releasing big patches? I don't know. But this game is based in DC and New York. I mean, it's gonna get a pretty big US audience. Surprise, surprise.
Agent down.
Yeah. They do that. They have these really long holidays, don't they? Yeah, I remember meeting some folks when I was traveling from there, and they get like 2-month holidays, I think is what it was, every year. A fucking sabbatical on a yearly basis. That must be nice, man. Other countries got some interesting stuff for their schedules and stuff like that. Like in South America was like that too. They really relaxed on the hours. Like the workday didn't really start until 10 a.m.
Hostage situation nearby.
I don't know. I've got the pants was the last one I got, so I don't know if I'm current.
An agent needs assistance.
He is fucking gone. Wow, wow. Survived that fucking headshot. Well. Man, I'm sure I'm getting a lot of 511 here. I'm working on the shirt next. Right on. Yeah, I got the boots. That was good. They feel fluffy. What's going on, Sandy? What were you up to? Were you hunting eggs too? I started off doing a Commandos stream, Commandos Origin, but it was a little too slow to stream. Maybe when I get good at it and things kind of hustle along better, I'll try it again.
Rogue hive detected. Active terminal detected.
Cut it right. hard to snipe them when they're on frenzy and they're on fire. Move very fast. Jesus, feels like a waste. And then she heals through her.
Agent down.
This shit out!
Oh, the juggernauts, yeah. Minutes to run one of those. Actually, this season I've been doing a lot of red, man. I was saying that the other day. I was like, wow, it's been good to, you know, to take a break from Memento. Just there wasn't anything worth running instead of the Memento for so long, and ever since they provided the Centurion Scabbard, that's opened up that option. And when I'm not running the Memento, I don't feel like I need to run armor as much. Switch builds. It's not working too hard. They're on fire all the time. Want my eggs. Just want my eggs, man. That's it. Allergic to money. Yeah, a little bit though. Jokes aside. Outdated monetization. They're getting up to speed now though. That's why we don't have apparel events. Because they're like, nope, we need to sell that apparel. It's bad decisions like that that are why the company's going out of business, which is completely true, right? It is. It's absolutely true. It's like, because we've been saying, like, man, if we had more shit, we'd buy it. You know what I mean? Like, something good to give us great options. We'll pay for it. You know, and I know the Eastern market, China division gets a lot of shit for having, you know, skins and stuff like that, but I think they got to figure it out. People will spend money on it. And I wouldn't buy everything, but, you know, the ones I like, right? The ones you like. And you can't have pay to win, so it's got to be apparel. And you're like, well, I'd rather pay for a DLC, not fucking apparel. Well, they're not going to make a DLC unless the game's profitable, right? So they gotta make apparel so that we'll buy it, so that they'll make money, so they'll make the DLC. It's a circle. It's all related. You know? Because I agree, I'd rather play new content than wear new gear. Totally. You know? Totally. And so that's the thing. I mean, so them not having a good monetization policy, in my opinion, kind of hurts the player base. Appreciate that, Eric. Wish PS had a way to transfer context so you can see I can't stand over doing it over again. I know. We were just talking about that last night. Because I play on Xbox and, you know, a lot of our community communities on other platforms and they want to play along, I do too. But they can't. I mean, there's some content creators that play on all platforms. They're fucking crazy. That's all I gotta say. But I want it for Beyond the Division too. You know, there's some other cool games that are on other platforms. But yeah, everything needs to be cross-platform nowadays. I mean, it's just the way.
I need a friend.
It felt good, and you know, we were playing the first Descendant, and was able to just play with anybody, anytime. That's a treat. Cross-play, cross-save. Oh, really? Well, it's not. Yeah. I mean, it's the gear thing. I get it, but I mean, have you been playing for a while, Eric? I was saying like I get it because there's some unicorns you have, right? Sometimes it's just about biting the bullet. Like, I stopped collecting gear. I stopped picking up gear for the most part, you know. Obviously, I picked up some new stuff, but... the game's old, you know what I mean? It's... What am I trying to say here? Well, one thing is that, you know, if you've been around for a while, I mean, getting shit is way easier than it used to be. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could get all of your XP on your watch back in basically one weekend, at least to 1,000. You know what I mean? That's all that really matters. The rest you just earn organically. There's no fucking race, right? I mean, I think we're seeing noobs nowadays here at like 4,000 or 5,000 watches, and they're new, you know, because it's so easy to pull up 1,000 in a weekend. That's the cap they give you, right? 1,000. So, and we've had like what, 3 of those events so far, something like that. Either way, I mean, new players, fuck, man, get there easy. It took weeks back in the day. No XP farm events. Eventually, the Floor 10 thing was discovered, and people did that for a long time. Then there was the countdown farm. People did that one for a while. Well, I mean, it depends on how much you care, right, Sandy? But the events are new, so you're not doing anything that wrong. They only started them at the end of last season, so. Oh, but yeah, if you're missing, if you haven't been playing during those events, Annie, then you are missing out. Oh, you fuckers. Jesus. When those triple, double XP events come around, or 5x, some of these are 5 XP, man. They're 5x XP, 5 times, with a cap of 1,000 levels. I mean, and the last one they gave us was a full week long, a full week. And so that's why I stopped. That's why this is one of the reasons why I stopped caring. Like, I got fatigue. Like, do you notice? Have you guys noticed my caches are full all the time? You know, I used to manage that quite well, you know, because there's good gear in there and it's resources. But now I'm just like, fuck it. My caches are full all the time. I'm just gonna. There's caches dropping on the floor. Proficiency caches, they're dropping on the floor. You know what I mean? Like, I got levels going up the wazoo. It's just like, I don't even fucking care anymore. Like, fuck it. You know, it's too much work. Damn. What the fuck? God damn, these frenzy dudes are on fire. I just got up. Your hard work went to waste, VL Jack. Yeah, it's a little bit loot overload. But it's also some of the impracticalities. It's just like opening up 20 caches and sorting like it's just a lot of it's a time suck, right? It's a time suck, and it's just if I could open all 20 at once with the press of one button or delete all of them at once, whatever, you know, quality of life is not really there. But if you're in Eric's situation, then Eric, like, man, you could get. I mean, if you want to do it, just do it. Now's probably the best time to do it, bro. I can just say it, like, because you got the back half of this season where there's nothing else, to, you know, to do, but to just, you know, obviously you can have your main account while you're building the other one up, and then go into the DLC fresh. I don't know. We'd have to look at the calendar, but because they'll kick off next season with more XP events. That's what they did this season, and it was a success. So I assume they're going to repeat that process. They're just throwing massive explosives over here. Let's change our perspective.
I'm so tired. Honestly, I think if I needed it, I was gonna end up like this. I probably wouldn't have come. Nobody told me that this event was like this.
Yeah, as soon as you get there, huh? They throw those fucking drones at you. It's so annoying. And those drones are frenzied, if you notice. So they come extra fast and they hit extra hard. 20% more damage on them, I think. Who's the fuck? Here comes the hive. Second, dude, right on, Reaper. I just got a couple more eggs, and then I'm probably gonna check out too.
An agent is no longer in your
It's all about the eggs for me right now. Since we started, I don't want to lose the progress. Never knew.
terminal infiltrated.
There you go. Good job, BL Jack. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get her done. All right, how many we got? 95? Let me go back here and see if there's any eggs laying around. I wish you could earn eggs for each other. I'm sure you broke a lot of weak points throughout that process. One egg. Probably because I was taking a nap half the time. Yeah, the eggs are part of the Easter event, so when you break weak points, you get Easter eggs. You collect 100 of those, and you unlock a piece of apparel. Right on, Dragon.
Are no longer in a group.
Thanks for the help, man. Yeah, like the hat I'm wearing came from the apparel. And then the pants I'm wearing too. Bunny camo and the shoes. So I'm running the Burster Firefly to break some weak points here. Otherwise we'd be normally running the drone probably.
is critical.
Turret won't let me pick a target. I can't select that target because I can't see his feet. Stupid, right? Again. It's a horrible cover. It doesn't want me to roll around it.
Serious trauma detected.
Stupid fucking turret over there doing nothing. Yeah, I did do that too. Dragon. It's funny. Did the same thing.
Terminal in hostile control.
Oh, crack! You don't fucking crack!
Eat shit and die!
Physical
Healing.
assistance needed.
Jesus.
Agent. Deceased.
Just need my eggs.
Rogue agent detected.
I'm not gonna have a fucking weak point.
Safe area detected. Hostile control point detected.
Yeah, that might be the case. I was feeling, just viewing, like, with the last patch, I felt like they tuned something weird. I was like, man, these guys are hitting hard. I'm starting to get more adjusted to it, but yeah, with the Easter patch, I was feeling like that was the case. So yeah. I mean, and I'm talking about the guys that aren't frenzied, not supposed to be frenzied. And so I feel like what could be happening, maybe it's not, but
Reinforcements incoming.
I think I lost my audio. Sound around back through.
Enemy in the open.
The enemies might be getting the, and it's really hard to know, right? But enemies might be getting the buff, and they're not frenzied. Damn.
Agent deceased.
But it's hard to calculate what damage output those enemies are
Reinforcements
putting,
have arrived.
you know what I mean? Or putting in on you. I've kind of summed it up. Basically, one bullet is one armor core. Give or take. I'm running the wrong chest. I just realized that. I'll run tag team actually, but there it is. We got our rabbit shirt. I don't even have to collect the eggs. Because I'm up here, right? But I'll take it. Good luck, guys. So excited for my rabbit shirt. Bluetooth eggs, yeah, exactly. Good one, Just. Good one. All right, let's see here. Ah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Let me take off my chest thingy. How the fuck you do that now? Here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's fluffy. It's clean. I like it. It's very grunty. I can see why people like the one you can buy too. Let me see. How do I go to inspect character? No. Gear. Let's see. Chest. Options. Options. I can't hide the chest design. Okay, so let's go back here. We'll put on a simplified one. This one. Yeah, it still covers up a lot of the detail. Trying to see it all. There. Yeah, I guess it's as good as it gets. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The one people are paying for, though, looks a little bit different. Let me show you that. It's black, I think. But let me put back on my scary, creepy chest what I normally wear. Where is it? There. Store. Ah, this one. Yeah. The rabbit bundle. Let's take a look at it. Same thing, but grayed out. Yeah, it looks good. The grayed out one. Preview off. Preview on. There we go. Click into it. It doesn't let me preview the whole outfit. Fine. Yeah, but it looks cool. I like this. The nice. That's a nice deep black gray. You know, I like that color. Because we can't do that to this, right? Yeah. Yo, it's neat. We're there. What's next? Weapon skins next? And then hopefully the weapon after that? Many eggs. Yeah, we've had to get many eggs to get this thing. That's, we're looking at 100, 200, 300. That's 400 eggs right there, folks. Yeah, I think I got to get the skin next. And then I think maybe the handbasket. I think it's a full week. And then probably the following week is just for everybody to, that is time for people to catch up, I think. Many poor chickens were sacrificed. So this one, 24 hours, 52 minutes. Oh yeah, let's look at that calendar real quick, huh? So Conflict XP ended. So Kenley College Expedition. This is an event, I guess, of some sort. Well, I don't know what that means, but Hollywood in 2 weeks. There's a 3x XP event right there. And then your season XP, another Kenley College event. I don't know why they call them as an event. I don't think those are actual events. And then there's a season closer. In this economy? All right, folks. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging with me. We got our eggs. We got our clothes. We are good to go. I will catch you a little bit and look forward to a nice new Division 2 week on Tuesday. Probably won't stream tomorrow, but I will see you on Monday. Later.